破了啊！
An unexpected and severe hailstorm struck multiple cities in Guangdong and Fujian between March 3rd and March 4th, 2025, causing widespread damage to vehicles, buildings, and infrastructure. The China Meteorological Administration had issued a yellow alert for severe convective weather, warning residents of the impending storm. However, despite the warnings, the storm arrived with an intensity that caught many people off guard, with hailstones as large as eggs battering cities and rural areas alike. In major cities such as Guangzhou, Dongguan, and Foshan, as well as in Fujian's Fuzhou, Xiamen, and Xuanzhou, the streets were left littered with shattered glass, dented car hoods, and broken roof tiles. Residents awoke to find their vehicles severely damaged by the relentless hail. Many car owners who had parked their vehicles in open spaces discovered extensive damage, with hailstones leaving countless dents on the car's bodywork. The most unfortunate owners found their windshields and windows shattered, with some large hailstones even piercing through the glass and landing inside the vehicles, soaking seats and damaging electronic systems. Some commercial parking lots resembled disaster zones, with nearly every car sustaining some level of damage, leaving car owners frustrated and distressed.
不要出来！下冰雹啊你！我操！媽呀！我哋做乜嘢都冇理解㗎。放下落去，都不蹲。
我操！我车全倒掉了，我车全倒掉了，
怎么伞都飞了？
In residential areas, apartment balconies and rooftops took a heavy beating. Old residential buildings, in particular, suffered significant structural damage, as hailstones punched holes through aging rooftops, causing rainwater to leak into homes. Some residents reported that their ceilings started dripping water soon after the hailstorm, ruining furniture, appliances, and personal belongings. In certain industrial zones, warehouses and factories faced substantial damage as the hail punctured sheet metal roofs, leading to leaks that affected stored goods. Meanwhile, many businesses in shopping districts had to deal with shattered storefront windows, forcing shop owners to hastily board up their stores to prevent further damage. Across both provinces, outdoor structures such as plastic rain shelters, billboards, and solar panels were torn apart, leaving behind debris that further complicated cleanup efforts. The storm also had a significant impact on transportation. As the hailstorm struck during peak commuting hours in some areas, many drivers found themselves in a dangerous situation as visibility dropped suddenly, roads became slick with ice, and hailstones pelted windshield. Some drivers were forced to pull over and seek shelter under overpasses or in gas stations, causing temporary congestion on highways. Several highways in Guangdong and Fujian experienced brief closures due to reports of vehicles losing control on the icy road. Meanwhile, railway services faced temporary disruptions, as high-speed trains were forced to reduce speeds to ensure passenger safety amid the severe weather. Agriculture also took a devastating hit, as hailstorms ravaged farmlands, damaging crops that had just entered their early growth stages. Farmers reported that vegetable fields were flattened, fruit orchards saw widespread fruit drop, and fragile greenhouse structures collapsed under the weight of accumulated hail. The China Meteorological Administration has warned that the risk of extreme weather remains high in the coming days, with the possibility of more thunderstorms and hail in parts of Guangdong and Fujian.